Hi everyone. To change the front suspension and the strut of your A-Class Mercedes and any Mercedes, I don't know why, but Mercedes decide to make this any job on this car very difficult. They pick the instruments that doesn't come in any traditional or standardized toolkit. So I'm gonna go with you. If you don't have those, I recommend really don't start or bring those stuff with you, because otherwise it will be big headache, especially on this A-Class Mercedes where the space is very limited. I'll start with you with the technical stuff. You will need the camber control, like this is the electronic inclination, and this is the water, so it's better to have both just for control, because whenever you do any job in the front suspension, you will most probably end up going to the to check your geometry and the camber of the car. So, and pen to write the degrees before, ruler to just to control the height of the strut in the suspension and the coil. You will need small plier to remove the plastic hub that connect on the strut itself. You will need this big jaw just to secure your coil after compression. Just it's a matter of safety, so you don't want it to jump out of the vise. So you will need a spring compressor, a good quality one. Usually it comes as a 1/2 inch end. You will need WD-40 and black paint, because those compressors usually they will scratch the strut, so you need just to clean the area and spray it with the black. WD-40 you will have to spray any old bolts or nuts on the strut itself, or the any retaining bolt that you will need. You will need those also. This is the tube lining of any bicycle. You will need like full one, because you have to cover the hooks here on those compressors, because you don't want to scratch the spring itself, or you don't want it to slip. This is big problem. This is very dangerous device, so you don't want it to slip while you are under, like the coil is under compression. So better to put, as you will see in the video, pieces over the hooks here. You will definitely need 2 jacks if you don't wanna. I have the car raised on blocks of wood. I will maybe like put it in another video, as you see. But to raise the car first, you will need 1 jack. The other jack you will need it for sure to raise the control arm, the lower control arm, to help removing of the drop link or the stabilizer link and the strut itself whenever you remove or install the strut again. So you need 2 floor jacks, and I have my floor jack also, as you can see here. You will definitely need this gun. This is the impact gun. You will definitely need it. You will need any piece to protect the body frame or the control arm, as you can see here. This is wood, this is caoutchouc, this is hockey puck. This caoutchouc I have it, I'm lucky to have like a lot of this. I prefer this always because it's thick, hard, and the hockey puck I consider it very hard on the subframe. Now we will go to the tools. You will need 17 millimeter wrench. I prefer the like this type, that you will have, you don't have to move it in and out. You will need it for sure, because the drop links, because I changed the struts and the coils and the drop links, the new drop links came with 17 and the old ones came with 16. So either 16 or 17 according to your drop link. This is very useful, and I use it anyway. It comes with the original Mercedes floor jack, so I keep it in the car anyway. This number 17, you have it in any kit. This number always, it's you have to find it. 18 open wrench and ring, and at the same time you have to buy, because you won't find the 1/2 inch 18 millimeter hex box. You won't find it, so this is you have to buy it. Small wrench, the 3/8, and the 1/2 inch wrench, and they have another one, because it will be very helpful when you compress the coils. So you need 2 better than in changing. You will have to have torque wrench, and you will have to have 22 ring to remove the main bolt of the strut from the engine compartment. This is 22 box, also same box. This I use it for torquing, the final torquing of the strut, the main central bolt of the strut in the engine compartment. Here you will find 10 millimeter also, goes to the half-inch torque wrench to torque the two main screws that hold the strut in the upper position, which comes actually as E12. This is what you will use, and you will need to have it, E12 also, this star shape, to remove the two bolts of the strut. And to torque it, it's very difficult to have half-inch E12, so you can use the hex. But to remove the bolts and torque, like tighten it a little bit until before the torquing itself, you will have to have the E12. You will have to have 7 millimeter hex also. So this is to remove the drop link ends, and this 7 millimeter Allen key, or like this piece what I have, to help removing the and unscrewing the main bolt, the central bolt of the strut. So the boxes that you will need: 7, 10, 18, 22. You have E12 and you have the Allen key, beside the other components that I just said. I think this is all, but make sure that you have the 7 millimeter Allen key, the E12, this is main, the 80 millimeter box. The rest is kind of standardized, but like this is very difficult. Even the 18, some people they can't find it. So those are the equipments you will need for the front suspension and coil and drop link removal.